What's up, guys? And yes, I have shaved my face. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep it this way long. I assure you. There's a question that's been posed to me and been posed to many bloggers, and that question is it time for me to pack up and move back to America? Because, the visa situations are getting very tough around here. Hey, Cody, what's up, my friend? Lots of things are happening in Thailand right now. A lot of things are happening in Thailand that I don't talk about. What's up, Bitcoin? HT, good that you're in the house. George, I see you left an emoji, but I don't know what it is. Frank, what's up, man? Good to see all you guys dropping in. Tommy, what's going on? Hopefully, I'll get some moderators in here in a minute. And Fran says, looking 10 years younger, clean shaven. I got a few compliments on it, but I don't know. I like my beard, man. Asaf, what's up? What's up with you? Cody says, I'm in a bar too loud to hear. Throw up some deuces, though. Okay, man. John, good day to you, sir. And Daddy Bob, what's up, man? I saw you comment on. Who did I see you comment on? I saw you comment on a Philippine vlogger's channel the other day, and I almost commented on it. HT, thank you so much for the super chat, man. That is very, very, very much appreciated. Every little bit goes a long, long way on this channel, and I very, very much appreciate it. One hungry traveler's in the house. Shorty says no bucks, Rogers. Okay, I don't know what that means. Mike, hello. Ty, what's up, brother? There you are, and let me go ahead and get you that wrench. Clean up pretty good, nearly as good as me. Thanks, man. I didn't shave. If I would have shaved this morning, it would have been really good looking. Steve says hello. Steve, another Steve. Hey, Jeremy, nice haircut. Thanks, bro. If you don't pay, you don't play. That's very good. Good. Yeah, I agree, 100%. And hello from Australia. So let's get to today's topic. Gio, what's up, man? So a lot of bloggers are talking about Michael V. Ty, I want you to make sure you keep a close eye on Michael V, because I'm not sure if that's the Michael V from a long time ago or if that's the good Michael V. But it's good to see you either way, Michael V. If you don't have the money, it's time to get out of Dodge. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that right now. So, there is absolutely no way in hell I am moving back to America. Okay? Just want to go ahead and put that out there and let everybody know. And I want to tell you why. Jeff Clodfelter. I wonder if you're a real Clodfelter. That's awesome. But if you are, hello. Yeah, Thai ladies, I love it. Number one, living in America is extraordinarily expensive. Now, what happens if, I hope I see you too, Frank. What happens if I have to leave Thailand for whatever reason? Anything could happen, right? Thank you, Desert. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching. What happens if an emergency comes up and I need to leave Thailand? Jay, what's going on, my friend, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ty, can you get rid of Michael V for me, please? So, anyway, we are not going back to America because number one is the cost of living. Aubrey, hello, good morning. New to channel, love the content, says Paul Udlands. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Cost of living is 3 times, 4 times, how do you travels? 3 to 4 times more than it is here in Thailand. That's number one. Number two, health insurance is almost astronomical compared to what it is here in Thailand. Just so you guys know, I have gotten the accidental policy from AIA, and it's complete. The completion of getting the card and all the medical stuff will be for the major medical, for the big medical, and I'm going to do videos on both of these. That will come in about 10 days, something like that. Bitcoin Honey Badger, thank you so very much for the super chat there. I really appreciate that, man. That goes a long way, man. These super chats go a long way, dude. They really do. Donnie says, hey JC, now, is money a factor in whether or not I choose to stay in Thailand or whether or not I choose to go to America? No. Why? Because I'm doing okay in Thailand. There's no reason. Hey Sass, he's just here to hit the like button. I love it. No, I'm not going back, young. See you, George. I appreciate that, Big Con. I'm not going back because, number one, I can live off of my teaching salary here. Number two, despite what people may think, my YouTube income is okay. It's not life-changing money. Thank you for saying you love the channel. I appreciate it. I love making content for you guys. But with the little bit of YouTube and the little bit of teaching and the things I have coming up, I'm staying in Thailand, boys. I'm going to be here for the long haul. I fully intend to get a master's certificate in education while I'm here, and that's going to take at least another year, and that's not going to start until next August. So we're not going anywhere, guys. Devin says, I mean, what's going on that's bad in Thailand? I'm going for the first time in January, and you had me worried. Now, you don't need to be worried. If you're a tourist, you don't have anything to worry about. The things that go on that's bad in Thailand is pretty much for the, it's not bad, it's just different, and things have changed, man. And it's for the people that have non-immigrant visas or long-term stayers. So don't be worried. Come to Thailand and have a great time. This is a great place to experience a great time, I assure you. Me Busy, what's up, man? Meet us in Athens. I like that. Red Eye says the cost of health insurance in the U.S. is based on income. I didn't know that. That's not what I read, but I'll take your word for it, Red Eye. Alaskan says, you're the best, love the channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Teaching salaries here range from $800 to about $1,200 to $1,300 a month, depending on, that's entry level, depending on your qualifications and that kind of thing. Let's see, Paul Woodland said, did you have a teaching degree when you got there? No, I had a 4-year bachelor's degree, which is all that's required when you get here. Let's see, Chris says, how did you get teaching gigs online? I have an American neighbor that does that. I just applied to Data ABC and got that job. Jay says the good outweighs the not so far. Yes, it's very hot in North Carolina. I agree. Okay, let me just stay on topic now. So somebody just said, Jay says the good outweighs the not good by far. That is 100% accurate. 100%. HT says, I'm new here. How long have you lived there? I've been here 15 months, HT, and thank you for asking that question, because a lot of people wonder how long I've been here and what right I have to talk about Thailand. Bitcoin has just did another super chat, and I just want to say thank you so very, very much, because we want to travel and we want to do things, and all of that comes from funds that come in. You can always contribute. You can sponsor content via PayPal if you want to. Thrifty Travel says, not all insurance is based on income. New insurance rates. Okay, he's talking about for America. Vietnam is awesome, says Random Asia. I know that is one of my escape plans if I have to bounce out of Thailand. Teaching over there actually pays a lot more too. Where are you at now? I am in kind of southernish sort of Thailand. Steve says, even what's going on with the non-immigrant OA possible health requirements, Thailand will still be cheaper moving. Yes, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Charles says, good morning from a scorching Isan. I bet it is hot up there. Alright, on topic. I'm not going back to America because, one, my visa situation doesn't require me to. That meaning that is, I'm not here on a tourist visa. I have a non-B visa. And the non-B visa, it's renewed every 90 days, or I have to do a 90-day check-in, but it's good for 1 year, and it's good for as long as I'm teaching. If something happens and I lose my teaching job, then I go on a tourist visa until I get another non-B working visa and find another teaching job, which is not a problem. Or I just go to another country, which is also not a problem. Paul says, hey JD, finally made another super chat. By the way, I shaved so you Don't see my white whiskers. I hear you, man. In the future, I might come back to the States, but no time soon for sure. Hey, Jacob, what's up, man? No, the title is not true. It's a question. It's a question. I am definitely not coming back to America. Hey, Mitchell, greetings from Phoenix. Good to see you this morning. The reason I'm not coming back anytime soon is because there is so much more of Thailand that I need to show you guys, and so much more of Thailand that I want you to see. I have not been able, unfortunately, because I've been buying health insurance packages. This stuff ain't cheap, okay? Especially when you're on a teacher salary and YouTube income. Like, I have a Teespring store, teespring.com/stores/DoMoreLife. You can go there and pick up DoMoreLife merchandise. I have to say, I think I made some pretty cool stuff. Jacob said, oh man, got happy for a second, but support you anywhere you go. Thank you, cuz I appreciate that very, very much. Jim, we have learned so much from you. You have a great plan. Don't get discouraged. Not coming back to America just yet. No, I'm not. The reason that I kind of made this video is because, yeah, I'm losing a little bit of weight. Prep for it says, thank you for the info, Jeremy. I'm definitely not staying in North America. Thailand looks great. Absolutely, I hear you. I'm not coming back because the number one would be probably the health care itself, because the health insurance over here, the major medical health insurance that covers me for $1 million baht, covers my hospital rooms, covers me with zero deductible, all of that stuff is $1,100 a year. There's no way I'm going to find that plan in America. No way. The other reason I'm not coming back is because I actually like what I do. I'm starting to really enjoy teaching. And the third reason I'm not coming back, let's see, Jay says, no compelling reasons to come back to the U.S. at the present time. The culture is amazing, allows you to do more life. Exactly. You can do more life in Thailand, period. That's right, Thai. That's it. I could do a channel from America. I could travel around. You know, and go place to place, city to city, maybe small town to small town that most people haven't seen before, and do things like that. That's always a possibility. But the current challenge is there's so much more to do. Hey, Mike, there's so much more to do here in Thailand, and this is the place where we learn how to do more life, because this is where you get out of the comfort zone. The comfort zone is a dangerous place to be, and the comfort zone for me is like being in America, right? I know people, people know me. I was just looking at a statistic the other day, and compared to Thailand, and especially the area I'm in Thailand, like, the crime rate is so low compared to America. Why the hell would I want to go back to America and put myself in an unsafe position? Like, every time I read the news from where I'm at back home, hey George, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing, your health is doing well. Chuckalug says, I pay $1,100 a month for Obama Blue Cross, and it has a $7,000 deductible. Wow. Can't give you exact numbers, Henry, but I went over that earlier in the video. So going back to America just doesn't make sense. Now, there are some other people that are going to have to go back to America because they, yeah, the future looks kind of bleak over there, Roger. I have to say it. Me busy, you have a large comment there that I cannot take the time to read. I'm so sorry. The future doesn't really look good for America right now. And quit chatting while on the treadmill. I hear you, Paul. I think that the future, my future in Thailand looks pretty good, because it didn't take me long to learn how to soak up the Southeast Asian system. And what I mean by that is everything in Southeast Asia revolves around one thing, and that is making sure that the resident of Southeast Asia, whatever country you're in, saves face. Okay, that is number one. Steve, that depends on the plan about pre-existing conditions. HT, no, I can go to any private. I can go to private or international hospitals, anything. I can go to anywhere I want to, public, private, whatever. Hey Adam, glad you're here. So the benefits of staying in Thailand far outweigh the benefits. Hey Ed, good to see you. Ed's from the Philippines. Hadn't talked to him in a while, but it's good to see you, bud. The benefits of staying in Thailand far outweigh going back to America. So let's run down the brief list. One is cost of living. It costs me about a third of what it would cost to live in America. Number two, I have a YouTube channel dedicated to Doing More Life. Now that Doing More Life is an educational resource for travelers, mainly for travelers. I also do some lifestyle stuff on there too. No, it is not through Bangkok Bank, Gordon. It's through AIA. The other thing is, hey KJ, what am I gonna do in America once I get there? You're right, Sass. Do More Life is also a way of life. It is. Because I try to give you guys like my personal experience, and then I want you to also understand that. I didn't get it through Bangkok Bank, Gordon. If that's what you were asking, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. KJ, is that in Bangkok? Good luck, buddy. Safe travels to you, man. Thailand gives you the opportunity from all the way from the south. Like I have people on here. John, I don't know if John's still on here or not. He lives in way southern Thailand. Like southern Thailand. I have people that live in Chiang Mai, up in the northern region, Isan, and that kind of thing. So the thing about it is the whole Doing More Life concept was created around get off your ass and learn how to live. Okay, that's the whole purpose of Do More Life. It's not just about traveling. I like to talk about traveling because traveling is my number one first love is traveling. Jay says, thank you in advance for the upcoming health insurance series. JC will be great. Yeah, it really will be. And as soon as everything's done, the health insurance is done. It's a matter of getting the paperwork to you guys. Yeah, Roger, it can be a little dangerous down there. But the Do More Life way of life is the travel videos and that kind of thing is something that I bring you guys in addition to the lifestyle, the mindset, because this is really more about, this channel is more about, where's your head? Like, have you thought about your plan when you get here? How are you going to get here? Where are you going to stay? What are you going to do when you get here? Do you know the visa requirement for coming here? Do you know what you need to live here? That's the kind of things that we want to talk about, and not just Thailand, other countries too. Let me catch a couple of these comments. AC says, just got 7-year chip. Congrats on your time living the dream. Congrats to you, man. 7 years is a long time. Major says, traveling is best education. So fulfilling. I could not agree with that more. Traveling is the best education you will ever give yourself because you will learn how to live outside your comfort zone. And once you do that, you can do anything. Chug-a-lug says, that is the best price I could get in my state. The healthcare system is... I hear you. Big Steve says you just hit 100. Did I? That's great, man. I'm always happy to get a large number of people on and that kind of thing. It's always exciting to have numbers, but I'm not a numbers guy. I'm a guy that believes that as long as I can get your attention and I provide you with content that is valuable and informative, and holds your attention, that I will be successful. And by me being successful, that means you will be successful. As a disclaimer, this channel is a guide. This is not, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health insurance agent, I'm not a lawyer. What's up? Are you experienced? Would you like a wrench, sir? Sure, have a wrench. Good to see you dropping in here, man. Jay says, Thailand lifestyle and culture truly empowers and inspires you to do more life. And it really does, because the thing about it is, once you learn that you're in... Alonzo, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, bud. Once you learn that you are in someone else's home, okay, and I mean by being in the country, you're in someone else's home and you're a guest here, you will never win an argument here. It's just not going to happen. So you have to find ways to humble yourself, to conform to being not a person that you're not, but you have to conform to being a humble person. You have to be humble when you get here, and I guarantee you, you will be humble when you leave. Because there's nothing like the fear of spending years and years in jail in a Southeast Asian prison somewhere to humble your ass real quick. And that's just the truth. It's just a different way of life in Thailand. It makes you feel you're actually, yeah, you're free to pursue happiness. That's right, absolutely. You are free to the thing about it is, people get it messed up, right? They think you're going there and it is a little bit sassed. It is, that's true. But they think you're going there and you're going to be under all the... And I do a lot of videos that talk about the strictness thanks for the quote, Jim. A lot of the strictness that goes on, and how you have to be careful, and how you are as a guest here, and how you have to remember that by being a guest in this country, you know, if you go toe to toe with the Thai citizen on anything, you're pretty much going to lose for the most part. Unless you got it on video or recording, you're pretty much going to lose. Jay says, humility allows you to enjoy your life. Up to you, as they say. Absolutely, 100%. Gordon says, all you have to do is read the lyrics to the Thai national anthem. It explains everything. That is so true. I did that the other day for the first time, and I was shocked at what it said. You know, and basically it's just a breakdown of, let's see, Roger says, you don't have the freedom to insult the government or royal family, but other than that, it's free. That's true. Those parts are kind of true, but you also, there are a lot more freedoms that you don't have either. However, if you're coming here to travel, it doesn't really matter as long as you don't do, anything, you know, offensive to a Thai person or harm the Thai way of life. You're really not going to have any problems. It's so. The doom and gloom stuff that sometimes comes out on this channel is not doom and gloom. It's simply educational. And it's something that I want you guys to know that you can do. I want to also let this be known. The Thais don't want for rain. Nah, we're not going to leave that one up, Ed. Sorry, buddy. Because that's a touchy subject, and I don't want people from Thailand reading that, because I found it to be the longer I'm here, the more experienced I am. No, Billy, I'm not going anywhere. Let's see, Major says some more social freedoms there, nice modern massages that could get you locked up for in the USA. That's very true. HT says, I ran across your videos months ago from a previous video. Love them and subscribe. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Dean says, still wearing mirror shades indoors. Yes, just to get people like you to comment. But you don't have to be in that doom and gloom situation. It's only if you're working here, or if you're, if you have something to prove to a certain Thai individual, something like that, then that's when you have to be a little bit on your toes and a little bit cautious. Steve says, still waiting for Thai government to tell me what insurance I'm humbly required to purchase. They'll tell you. Billy says, have you noticed a drop in tourists due to fall of the exchange rate? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Ed L says, let's just say you're a guest. Where put the welcome mat? No, but yeah. Oh, don't worry, the welcome mat. I agree. That's 100% correct, Ed. That's 100% correct. That's right. Very good comment. Craig says it's easier if you want respect. You have to give it absolutely 100%. Their house, their rules. That's right. Hey, countdown. A bit late, no problem. You can always catch the playback, no problem. But it is their house, and it is their rules, And the thing about it is, if you don't like it, you can go home. And that's what I have to remember too. Every time, see, I wake up in a different mindset every day. And Ty, I want to thank you, and I know all your experiences just joined, but Ty's done a great job moderating this so far, and I've been able to stay on point. And it's so great to have good moderators. But the thing I wake up every day is I don't wake up and think about what I don't have anymore. I wake up and am super duper grateful for the things that I do have. So I don't need a lot of, tons and tons of money to be happy. I just need to be able to survive and equipment to make YouTube videos with. AC Pro 1, $20. Keep living the dream. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate it. All good, JC. Everything's great, man. Adam says maybe that's why I feel so successful in Thailand. I give respect. I feel I get it 98% of the time. I've lived by the golden rule, and it works. The golden rule works over here. It does. I would have to say that's true, Roger. I would have to say that's true. I would say that the Thai, I've spent some time in Southeast Asian countries, and I would have to say that the Thais are in general more friendly, just in general. Minimalism is the way. Experiences are better, says Major. Experiences may mean everything, guys. That's what I'm about, Jay, packing up my family and heading that way. That's awesome. Here's the thing, guys. Nobody has ever laid on your... Thank you, Dracula. I appreciate that. There is nobody laying on their deathbed that is ever going to tell you they wish they'd made more money in their life. Nobody. Yeah, I talk to other Thai bloggers about these issues for sure, and they all have different feelings. But there's nobody ever going to tell you they wish they made more money. They're all going to tell you they wish they had went somewhere. They wish they had went to Rome or Greece or Thailand or Australia. Something like that. That's what they're always going to tell you. They're going to tell you, I wish I'd done this for my family. I wish I'd done that when I was younger. They're never going to tell you, I wish I'd made more money. They're not going to tell you, I wish I'd have been the CEO of blah, 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 blah. And the thing about it, that's right, Major. We can go at any time. So why not take the time right now? And this is what I try to encourage you guys to do. Get off your butt, right? Get off your butt and do something. Yeah, you might have to sell the house, the car, and everything you own and start all over. Guess what? When I had to start all over, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. The best thing that ever happened to me, because I had to teach myself how to take care of myself by myself. Guess what that made me do? Grow up. That's what it made me do. Grow up and become responsible. And exactly, Major, it instilled a huge amount of confidence in myself and my capabilities as in what I'm capable of doing. Carl says, darn, I wanted to be the richest man in the graveyard. I know, right, Carl? Me Busy says, quit my job. Last day is the 8th of July, selling everything and tickets in hand. There you go, Me Busy. And look, man, Gordon says money allows them to do things like travel. Hey, I got no problem making money. No problem making money. Personally, I would like to, if I had more money, I wouldn't work. I would just travel full time. As many of you know, my goal is to become financially independent so that I can travel and bring you content all the time. And not have to work a 9-to-5 job, because working a 9-to-5 job consumes most of the time that I could be editing content or shooting content for you guys. So my goal is to become financially independent. That's what I'm headed for, and that's what I'm working towards, and that's something that we're currently in the back scenes we're working on. Mike says, yes, but going to Rome costs money. That is why they never went. So indirectly they're saying they should have made more money. No, what I'm talking about is the guy, you just need less to live in Thailand due to the U.S. That's true. What I'm saying, Mike, is the guy that's laying on his deathbed that says he wished he'd went to Rome, okay, probably could have been the CEO of a major corporation, but he lived his life to work. He just wanted to work and make money, and that's all. And he had plenty of money to go to Rome, but he never went because all he worried about is the money. That's the person that I'm talking about. Don C, good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Tommy. Dracula says, how many people can say that they've lived and experienced different cultures? That's what many say they wish they could have done. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, of course it takes money to survive, but you got to be smart about it. How are you going to make your money? You know what I mean? How are you going to make your money? If you sell everything and move, you better make sure you got plenty of savings, or you better make sure you got plenty of investments, or you can always get a job in Thailand. You don't have to just teach in Thailand. You can get an actual job with an actual company in Thailand. So these are things that you can look into and, work over here. Why not work in paradise? I don't know. It sounds more practical than working in America. Sass says, sending money to keep up with the Jones is a waste of life. That is so true. So many people are worried about keeping up with the Joneses, and that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. Why are you so worried about what other people have? Don't worry. Like me, I don't compare. This is why I don't worry about numbers. I don't compare myself to other vloggers. I just do what I do because I know eventually it will pay off. I know it will. Let's see. Wow, I missed a whole bunch of comments. Let's see. Alonzo says, the richest man in the graveyard comment. I know, right? Adam says, people who say you need, that's a whole bunch of Thai baht monthly budget in Thailand must try to live like rock stars. Exactly. I think 40 to 80,000 is a much more realistic budget. That's high for me. I don't make that much, to be honest with you. Me Busy says, okay, he's talking. Richard, what's up, Richard? How long was I asleep, Jeremy No Beard? I know, right? I just took a notion day before yesterday to shave it off. It's crazy, man. Billy says, I'm doing that now. It's great. That's awesome, Billy. I'm glad to hear that from you. And thank you for being such a part of the channel. I really appreciate it. Major says, as a native English speaker, you can go anywhere for a year and break even pretty much life-changing. I agree. HT, was it hard learning the money conversion? Nope, there are apps on your phone that'll do that for you. Gordon's Alive says, Steve Jobs said that the richest man in the cemetery, Lynn, I don't know what that means. Dracula, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Thank you. I very, very, very much appreciate that. 110%. Just so you guys know, super chats and PayPals and all that stuff, all that goes toward travel expenses and equipment, and I'm currently looking to get new equipment right now because my camera equipment is about to die. It's on its last leg, so we're trying hard to do that, and you guys are certainly helping out, and I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. But we're not raising money here. I'm just telling you, that's my goals for the channel. Roger says, for 5 months a year, I spend a lot when traveling, fly business class, nice hotels, and then back to work in America. That's okay. Nope, I have just a regular bachelor's degree. Don says, I'm here in Pattaya and I live a great lifestyle. I don't go to bars, but I drink wine 4 to 5 times a week with dinner. Great condo overlooking the ocean. Eat great. I spend about 70,000 baht a month all in. There you go, guys. And Don, I just sent you a message, so make sure you check your Facebook Messenger at some point. HT, thank you, brother. Appreciate that very much. HT says, for the camera equipment, thank you, man. Thank you. But we're not fundraising for camera equipment, so don't think that. That's not what's happening here. But I definitely appreciate the contribution for the equipment. Don't get me wrong. Adam says, could totally go for some New York Pizza House on 3rd Road. That does sound good. You know, the thing about it is, I haven't been to Pattaya. I've been to Pattaya, but I haven't stayed spent the night in Pattaya in a while. So hopefully, I'm going to be staying with a subscriber very soon in a couple weeks. HT says, no problem. I like the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Dean says, American YouTuber Hobo Traveler has been to over 100 countries. Okay. Big brother, you guys are having a blast in Southeast Asia. Question though, I have been watching baby boomers struggle in retirement. Are you at your age worried about the golden years, or you just go YOLO carpe diem? That's a great question, and I've had this conversation with a whole lot of people, and the truth is, you do a little bit of both, right? you kind of plan for the future, but you also make sure that you take the right steps in the present to set yourself up for the future. So I'm not going to have, unless something great happens to me, I'm not going to have a super exciting, hundred thousands of dollars worth of retirement. It's just not going to happen. But I am going to have enough to retire on. And who knows, maybe Thailand will be here. Thanks, Roger. I've never had one of those, by the way, just so you know. I've never had one of those, but thank you anyway. That's funny. That's very, very funny. I love that. Desert Riders laughing out loud. That was a good one. I like that. That's one of the. I think that's something that I definitely haven't tried. The reason I haven't tried that's because I heard it was a waste of time. I don't. That maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Don C says I just did the gym, sauna, and went for a swim. I'll walk to market for dinner tonight. I just turned 60, been retired for a year. You get out of it what you put into it, and nothing could be farther. Nothing could be more well said than that, Don. Absolutely correct. I agree with you, brother. And I remember having dinner with you the first time. You were excited, man. You were like, I just took a notion to retire because I could. A lot of people are in financial situations where they can just take a notion to retire. They can just do it. And if they can do that, then do it by all means. My goal is to make sure that you guys get to follow my journey from nothing to something. That's what I want you to see. Yeah, that was just about your first few weeks, Don. It sure was. So you can see my kind of rise, my slow rise. No, we get 1 month off slot fever. We don't get that is the Thai summer, I think. But the thing about it is I want you to be able to see the slow rise of everything, because since I started DoMoreLife, I moved out of the Philippines, went to Thailand, started a Teespring store, affiliate marketer for Amazon. What else do I do on the side? And I'm a teacher. So, all those things have come since I moved to Thailand. Another question, sorry to sound negative, seems to be a bubble with expats, YouTubers, vloggers in Southeast Asia. Is this business model going to be successful for long term? There seems to be a bubble with expats. If you're talking about like there's a whole lot of us and that kind of thing, I don't think it'll be successful long term, because there are only a few that are going to stand out. I'm not saying I'm going to be one of them. I'm just saying, you got to be pertinent, you got to be relevant, and people have to like you. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Billy says, I want to see it to the man. I hear you, Billy. But it's just that it's so important that you guys understand. Some of you I know personally, and some of you I know that work these incredible hours and you're saving up for retirement. My question is, there's nothing wrong with doing that, by the way. Nothing wrong. But when you already have the money to retire, like, what are you saving up for? Why aren't you retiring? That's my question. I'm not at retirement age, so I can't answer that question, and it's not my place for you to answer that question. But if you have the money, you have the investments, and you're set, you've met your goals, and what are you doing? Why are you still working? Like, I don't understand. Dracula says, okay, thanks, Don. I got your message on Facebook. Don says, I personally like Thailand much better than the Philippines. There's simply more to enjoy there. That's a complete matter of personal taste. Pressmar says, been in chat a while, but good to hear from you. Have you seen any foreigner nurses there? That's what I do. I believe it's not on the list of closed jobs. I don't think it is either. I don't remember seeing it, but I wasn't looking for it either. You can always check ThaiVisa.com and they will tell you. What made you leave the Philippines and go to Thailand? I had a situation that was deteriorating rapidly in the Philippines, and there was nothing good going to come of it, so moved to Thailand. 8 more years I get my flight benefits from my airline, and I hope Not too much longer after that, I'm on the plane to Thailand. There you go, Adam. See, you're waiting for benefits. That's a different story. YouTube's days are numbered, in my opinion. Google wants it to become mainstream TV. I agree. That's why that's something else, guys. This is just a launching platform. You know, that kind of thing. It's just a launching platform. Let's see. Billy says, Jeremy, do you stand out? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. Roger says, I'm early 50s, semi-retirement. Works well for me. I work 6 to 7 months a year. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that either. If you enjoy working, then work. But I'm just saying, if you're the type of person that can't wait to stop working and just want to retire, you have the means to retire, then why keep working? GM says, Jeremy mentions that in many videos. Why no more Philippines? Great move. Gordon says, if we knew when we were going to die, we'd all retire. That's very true. That's very true. Thanks, George. I appreciate that. Craig says, some people don't know what to do when there's no work. You have to find a hobby. You have to find a hobby. You really do. You have to find a hobby, something that'll keep you interested. Oh, and by the way, for the YouTube community that's out there that thinks that something like Patreon or you know, some of these other services are a firewall to protect you and your content. I want you to know firsthand that nothing could be further from the truth, because all someone has to do is pay to be a member of your Patreon and download your videos. There is no firewall on Patreon, okay? That's stupid. The idea of that is stupid. So I just want you guys to know that, because I've heard of a few guys that have said, I'm going underground, I'm going to charge for all my content, and I can say whatever I want to and get away with it. No, you can't. Because while you might not get a YouTube violation, in a court of law, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. So please, be wary, guys. Devin says, I'm getting what you're saying about retirement. I'm working 60 hours a week right now. Hey, my dad does the same thing, man. He does the same thing. He works 60, sometimes more than that, just so he can save up for his retirement. But he's also planning on taking an early retirement because he really hates working. So, and I can't say that I blame him. Dan says 2030 for me, cashing out my pension, about 400K on top of 401K and Roth, about 1.5 million US total will be enough to live out my days in Southeast Asia. It should be, certainly should be, and I hope all the best for you. Greg says, first time writer, enjoy your channel, you have a great attitude, your advice. Thank you so much for that. I very much appreciate that, Greg. I just try to keep it real, make sure people understand the reality of the situation that's going on, and I want to make sure that people know that, you know, there are alternatives to the 9-to-5 grind. Sometimes you have to do the 9-to-5 grind like I'm doing right now, teaching, in order to get to where you want to go. Like, hey, Janelle, you know, teaching is not going to be my permanent career. I don't think. It may. I don't know. But my plan is not for it to be my permanent career. It's going to be my career for a long time to come. But I don't think that, you know, it's not my permanent goal in life is what I'm trying to say. So the thing about it is, you know, that the work justifies the means. So right now I do the 9-to-5, then I come home and I do the YouTube, and then I do the Teespring store, and then I do the other stuff. Thank you, Angus. Very much appreciate that. You know, getting ready to build a website. A whole lot of stuff going on. The Desert says, use your own WordPress site, WooCommerce, Woo subscriptions, and Vimeo Pro to do a better job of locking down that video content than Patreon. Yes, you can use those. That's true. They can lock down, but they can lock some of them down. The point of the matter is, let me tell you something. I don't care what kind of content you got out there. If it's on the internet, people can access it. Period. Period. It doesn't matter where you put it. Yeah, you're right about the security, I guess, tightness being better on some of those sites. But it doesn't matter if it's on the internet. It's out there, and not only is it out there, it's out there forever. Frank says, hello, JC. Hello to you, Frank. It's good to see everybody. I can't believe we have 150 people in the chat right now. It's absolutely crazy. You can do YouTube full-time. I went full-time at 18,000 subs. Wow. Yeah, sure you can with sponsorship deals and all that stuff. You can do it. I just hadn't got there yet, but I will, because patience and humility are the two things that I live by. And for those two reasons, I will be successful eventually. Our experience says Thailand is worth every penny. It has everything plus any other vacation destination has. I agree. Hey, Eugene. Dan says, grinding the third shift. Remember to use the index finger to adjust your glasses. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's my bad, guys. Didn't mean to do it like that. But I'm not going to keep this video going forever and ever. I just wanted to let you guys know that there are alternatives in life. There are ways to live life. I'm not going back to America. I know some vloggers are thinking about going back to America for various reasons, and some of them have very good reasons for going back to America. Some of them simply can't afford to live here under the new retirement. I don't want to say constraints, but rules. And because they can't afford to live here, they have no choice but to go to Cambodia or Vietnam or back to the States. So I don't know who this is, but they got to go. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So the thing about I like the 22nd guy. I think the 22nd guy left. Oh, I don't know about him. I don't know. Thanks for the input. You're welcome. There's no reason for you to think that I hope so, Slot. I hope he comes to Thailand, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that. I don't know anything about that, Adam, so I'm not even gonna comment on it. Good, George. I'm glad you're able to hear. Bradley says, "Hey Jay, gonna be heading back to Thailand again in November. Glad your channel is a success. I tune in when I can. See, thank you. See, that's the difference. You guys look at my channel and see a success. I look at my channel and see progress. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but we're gonna get there, and we're gonna get there as a community. We're gonna get there as a group. We're gonna get there because we have plenty of haters. Haters cannot stand to see somebody else have any level of success beyond theirs, and that's what's going to drive this channel to grow immensely. We've already seen that happen many times. And in the overall state of what I would like to sum up by saying is this, after I answer Dan's question: do you think overcrowding will affect Thailand retirement in the future? I don't think it's going to be overcrowded over here, to be honest with you. I really don't. I think if anything, it may be a little more undercrowded. Red Eye says, if you're unemployed in the U.S. right now, it's because you want to be. I've heard that before. But I'll tell you this. Thanks, Michael. To sum it all up, I'm not going back to America anytime soon unless something tragic happens. I will be here in Thailand as far as I know, until further notice. There are many reasons for me to stay here in Thailand. That's right, Jay. This is a strong community, and I love the people in this community. Hey, Dino. Glad you joined right here at the end of the stream. But I'm not going anywhere, guys. I plan on being able eventually to travel more of Thailand. You're right. You're right about that. YouTube Mods for Hire. I like that name. And I don't give them any anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. Yes. Thumbs up and bell notification. Make sure if you hit the, oh, by the way, on the bell notification, for those of you that have hit the bell, for those of you that have hit the bell notification, make sure you hit all post or all something, because there are different options on the bell notification now. Doug Mo says, Doug here. Hey, Doug. Emmanuel coming back to Chiang Mai. I want to move there eventually. Like your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Great shades. Thanks, man. I I'm going to be traveling Southeast Asia for a long time, and whether it is, that's right, Jay, whether it is in Thailand or Vietnam or Cambodia or Malaysia, I have, believe it or not, over the past 15 months, I have put together I don't want to call it an escape plan, but I have put together a package of things that I need to do in order to move to that country if something should happen here in Thailand. And I don't mean something bad. Well, something bad could happen to me, but I mean more along the lines of, like, you know, if they have a big event in the government or something, like, you know, something catastrophic happens here in Thailand. So, you know, I'm not worried about anything. People talk. I got a comment yesterday. I do. This is important. Let me say this. I got a comment yesterday. A guy says, yeah, Gordon, you're right. You're 100% right. I got nothing against money, man. The more of it, the better. I'm just saying. Thanks, Red Eye. Appreciate it. I got a comment yesterday talking about work permits. They said, would the Thai government not consider your YouTube channel work as you are passing knowledge? Yeah. Yeah. They would consider it work. They already have. You know, but do you know the difference? Do you know why I can run this YouTube channel legally? Is because I have a non-B visa and a work permit. I have a work permit, and under that work permit, it doesn't say anything general. It says, well, it does say some general stuff, but it specifically says educator, right? And educational stuff, blah, 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 blah. This channel is trademarked under education, travel education, and travel awareness, and educational factors. That's if you go to the USPTO and search DoMoreLife, which is U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, you will see what this channel is trademarked under. It's streaming video, educational, blah, 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 blah. So under the provisions of my work permit, yeah, Roger. Yeah, I know, right? Thank you for deleting that, Ty. But Dino says we should be able to just do more life without the petty rule. I agree, man. The thing about it is hey, Eddie, good to see you. The thing about it is my work permit, the scope of my work permit allows me to have this channel free and clear. So the minuscule threats that you'll get from people about, you know, having YouTube channels here in Thailand and how immigration is going to come get you. Well, if you have a work permit that pertains to what you're doing, you really got nothing to worry about. I've already spoken to immigration on this topic twice now. So Doug says he has a question, so let's let Doug ask his question, then we will wrap this thing up here. If Doug is going to ask his question, I don't see his question. He said one question, and I don't see it. But the work permit thing, guys, is, you know, you're talking about a YouTube channel. If you're a traveler, it even said in the Chiang Mai video, if you're a traveler traveling through Thailand and not all of your content is based on Thailand, then probably don't have anything to worry about anyway. What is up with the health insurance rules? That is not a topic I can discuss right now because I'm at the end of this live stream, but and I'm also not an expert on that, just to be honest with you, Doug. That's not my area of expertise. But I'm going to tell you what kind of health insurance I have as soon as I get the paperwork. Adam says, as a foreigner, could I own a jet ski business and give it a go running an honest business, not charging crazy for repairs? I do not know. I don't know if that's on the list of things. I know you can't be a like a tourist agency and that kind of thing. I'm not sure how that would qualify. You would have to check with Thai Visa. Why are you wearing glasses? To make people like you ask, why are you wearing glasses? That's really why I wear glasses. Dino says people have a sad life. They just keep trolling nothing out. Yeah, man, but it's all good. It's all good. We don't even worry about trolls on this channel anymore. We don't worry. The more troll attention, the better. Give me the trolls. Bring on the trolls. Don't worry about the other channels' trolls. All trolls. Hear this. Don't worry about all the other channels. Give me the trolls. Give me the attention. That's what I want. Let's see. Good night from Ohio. Okay. Cheers for the chat. You got it, buddy. Go to Integrity Legal for Thai business rules. That's a very good point. Thank you for the great info. Love your videos. Thanks, Perfect Driver. Adam says he doesn't have a black eye under there, guys. Don't worry. Nope. There's definitely no black eyes. See? No black eyes. None at all. Roger says you're going to grow your beard back. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Mike says, what's your go-to food? Chicken. Trolls feed the channel? Absolutely. Ed, why leave the paradise of Thailand? I'm not leaving. Hey bro, hope you're having an awesome day. I most definitely am. YouTube Mods Power says don't give them airtime, JC. That is absolutely 100% for sure. That's why I don't respond to anything they say. I just delete their messages and move on. I just noticed that a few vloggers on YouTube had said that you know, they could say whatever they wanted to on Patreon or some of these other channels, and you know, it was their get away with anything firewall, and that's just simply not true. And I just wanted to make that point so that no one else would make that mistake thinking that they could do whatever they wanted to on these other channels and get away with it. It's not true. It's still libel, it's still slander, and in some countries it's even worse than that. Dino says, if you had a jet ski business, would you have every jet ski business operated harassing you and trying to ruin you? No. I don't think so. I don't know. You might. If they're run by Thais, you might. I don't know. It's a good question. Alpha says, Kevin Tice said, when you have trolls, it shows you're succeeding. He's so right. He's so right. It shows you're succeeding, because if you didn't have trolls, if you weren't having some type of success, there would be no reason for the haters to come out for you. So he's right. Attention equals views equals money. That's right, Willie. You said it. I got what you mean, Dino. Guys, at 141 people watching, I hate to cut it short, but I never, ever keep live streams going more than an hour unless it's something really, really special. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dino, about them taking their customers. I just don't know the answer to your question. I'm sure it would depend on whether or not you're taking work from a Thai citizen or not, which you probably would be, which probably would not allow you to operate that business. Probably. I don't know for sure. Thanks, Eddie. Good luck to you too, man. Paul says, would ever go back to Philippines for holiday or just a closed chapter now? No, it's a temporary closed chapter. The Philippines will work itself out. I'll make it back there one day. There's no question about that. Thank you for the time to be with us. You are more than welcome, guys, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. Good day to you, Pa Woodlands. I think is how I say that. Max was 158. Wow, I don't think I've ever had that many people on the live stream before. Gordon says, a Farang trying a lawsuit in Thailand is like a bird trying to fly underwater. That's true. That's very true. Unless it's with another Farang, because that is actually, that's complicated. But a Farang trying to file a lawsuit against a Thai, yeah, that's useless. However, if you are employed here in Thailand, the labor laws here in Thailand tend to favor the Farang in most cases, unless you do something blatantly stupid. Are you married? No. Tommy says, have a great weekend. You too, Tommy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Good day to you, GM. And Ed says, imagine if the U.S. was as strict as Thailand when it comes to immigration. I've said that 100,000 times. The U.S. could really learn a lot from Thai immigration. Emmanuel says, do you think Thailand better than the Philippines? I think it depends on the person, and for my personal taste, you know, one has things that the other one doesn't have, and I can't say that one's better than the other, really. I didn't have the best experience in the Philippines, but that doesn't make the Philippines a bad country. It just means that I personally didn't have the best experience there. There are many things that the Philippines has, Thailand doesn't, and vice versa. Thailand has many things that the Philippines doesn't have. So, Jay says, love the live chat shows and the live walkabouts. 150 tonight. I know it's great, man. David says, life rocks. Thanks for the videos and your time. Of course. Aubrey, you're more than welcome. Aubrey says, enjoy your day, bro. You too, Aubrey. Everybody take care. There's Mr. Ron. He says, I've lived in both and prefer the Philippines. See, there you go. Philippine prefer. No problem, man. I like Cheap Charlie. Nothing wrong with Cheap Charlie at all. Do you get more American live stream viewers during these hours? I think so. I think so, because the numbers are way higher than normally. welfare makes a country a bad country. That's a touchy subject. I'm not even going there. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to shoot you some content and record some videos for you. I will see you next week. Thank you all so much in the super chat category today. I really appreciate that very much. And you guys have just been awesome. You guys have just been awesome in supporting the channel, and I just want to tell you, I thank you very much. Good night, Billy from Kentucky. Eddie says, you did have the best videos in PH, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Jay says, because of the real DoMoreLife topics and the community involvement. That's very true. Everybody take care. I'll see you.